Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, once again, I give you showtime. I changed it to the view, the camera view. That was the sort of default, which is nice. But this shows you my additions. We added the manufacturing hub previously, I think, and now we've added another hub. Anyway, let's resume. I played some more last night, did some crafting and stuff. I now have 2 build kit power relays, ready to rock and roll. I was going to sleep. We're up to 6 different Jenkinses. 2 to go. I only found 7 in my first playthrough, so I missed one somewhere. We're going to sleep until morning. What a beautiful, dreamless sleep. We'll harvest and start growing a couple more. We have tidied things up a bit more. We are close to the 50,000 we need for the next batch of oxygen filtering. And so we moved all of our production stuff in here for where we convert raw materials into goodies. This is all of our manufacturing. In here we have storage and, of course, Stanley. But you know what? Let's go to Tau 1. And we're off. Rather badly off, most would say. I know, I always say that. Honey, I'm home. There's one thing we want to do up above, but it's in no hurry. There was a box tucked away in one of these storage things that was overgrown with fungus, so we will need a fungal charge to blow it up. I'm going to go ahead and drink a chill cola. We need the running speed boost first. It would be silly to not have it. Many things, and silly is definitely one of them. I'm well rested. Out we go. I'm not even sure what the well rested. Issue 20% of something. Well rested gives you 20% more effective consumables and movement speed increased by 10%. So we're double fast. We're super double extra fast. With a side order of fast. Fat Body, good evening. I'm hot and irradiated. How are you? It's the easiest way down there that doesn't require taking a fall. Oh, okay. Ow! That one required a fall. Let's see. We need to... I am completely wrong here. That is not optimal. Hold on. Okay, I'm getting irradiated. I have taken a couple of wrong turns here. My radiation level is rising. Okay, it would be nice if I could get up there. No. How about getting me up there? Nope, okay.
Mate, your air supply is running out.
Thanks, Roland, I know. I don't have anything for that. I think I may die here, guys. I hate to say that, but I think that's a very definite possibility. Because I aired. Yep, 50. Unless there's an oxygen thing here, I am about to die. Okay, well, we can do that other thing we needed to do. that I spoke of. Yeah, that was it. I intended to have that happen. I'm stuck. I was trapped in the hold of my Jenkinses. Let's see, what was it I needed? I needed... my assumption is there's nothing in it and I will be disappointed, and yet I cannot stop myself from finding out the hard way. We need an herbicide charge. Need 2 mining explosives and, 2 glowing bulbs. Okay, I don't have the glowing bulbs. I'm sure we had 1 and I, sold it, I think. I am, after all, me. Alright, let's try that again. This time for sure. Thank you, Roland, for bailing me out. I hope that's still set to Tau. Yep. No, it's not set to Tau. Wait, current facility is Tau? Did I go the wrong way? I just went the wrong way, that's all. It's fine. Now, we have got the power to here, and I should be able to plant it from here. Build subterranean. I'm too far away, I'm guessing. I have to move closer. I don't like how this is starting right now. I do have the anti-radiation shot. I can use that. Lone Star Wolf. Good evening. I don't know at what point you hit the watch streak yesterday. I don't know if I noticed it, but I noticed it today. Thank you again. I don't remember if I said anything. Interesting. Not showing up there. I think I'm going to have to take an anti-rad to be perfectly safe here, or even somewhat safe here. All right. Oh, now we get to see if we die again. Hopefully not. I'm going to take a moment to go around over here and see where I should go if I can't get back where we were. Is there anything over here that might save my life? Looks like there is something over here, but no oxygen delivering system. Did I just... Yeah, I just dumped stuff in there. All right, so we'll re-up our oxygen. And we're going to try not to die. No, not liking that. Let me clear out all of my radiations. It's slowly clearing. I don't want to turn into the Hulk, although I am a rage monster, just not a green rage monster. All right, we hit this. Gives us a big dash of badness. We're going to build subterranean. Okay. Somewhere around here we should get blue. Why are you not going blue? Am I too far away? I was too far away. Oh, that's linking up a bunch of stuff. That's even better. All right, we've got oxygen, guys. Yay, there was much rejoicing. Okay, there was some rejoicing. There was a moderate amount of rejoicing was had. We have...
Oh, that one over there is particularly glowy.
It looks unstable.
Why am I not able to pick that up? I can't pick that up. I don't know why. Was I not close enough? I can't pick that up. I mean, I think it's a blueprint, as best I can determine. If we stay here, away from the fire, I would like another... No, see, yeah, that's a blueprint. Where are we connected to? There. Is there another node over here? Yes, there is. We'll see if we can get this in place. I'm trying to get it to a place where it shows up as blue. In other words, a place I can actually plant it, but connects. I'm not having much luck. Oh, it worked. Okay. All right, we've got the oxygen. Oh, had to turn on the cool or I was going to die. So there's no fights in this game. So now I have 3 deaths. One was caused by thinking there was a ledge when it was too narrow to actually walk across and falling off and dying. There was that one that I died just a minute ago with, where I'd gotten to a place I couldn't get out of because I couldn't get back up here that I thought I could. And the other third death was similarly not caused by making a mistake as much as not understanding how the terrain was working. I don't... There we go. That is coolant hypercompressor. A build kit for that. I don't know what that does. Unstabilite.
Cool. That would be super useful to get these tougher nodes.
Unstabilite. I had forgotten about that. Chunks of this naturally explosive material remain filled with energetic potential. You need to stand off like at maximum range and just zap it once. Otherwise it explodes and you take ouchies. Looks like there might even be some left. Nope. Alright, so we got power over to here, and that, I do not see it hooking up with Iota, which is over there. We're going to need one more set, it looks like. One more of the... Oh, maybe we can just get in. Yeah, I think we can just get in. I hope we can just get in. Nope, we cannot just get in. All right, we are heating up again, and we're getting radiated upon. Didn't ask for that. Which one of you ordered the radiation?
Mate, your air supply is running out.
Because I distinctly said no radioactives. Okay. Well, we're going to need another power thing. Wait, there's another facility over there? Or is that the one we were just looking at? I guess that's the one we were just looking at. Okay. Yeah, that must be Iota. Well, before we head back up, I will start gathering some more materials. So you know what happens if you stand right next to the big green radiating thing? Yeah, it radiates. Good answer. Now we'll see if I can actually get back to where we were. I think along here. Well, we'll have time to turn around if not. Yes. Get some oxygen back. We'll take a little run over here and see if it's worth tossing another, getting 2 more of the power conduit things going, because there's stuff over here too, and that I basically haven't really looked at, because we've got power up here. All right, we've got a mine. All right, radiation is ticking quickly. And this will give us, it'll require Deep Thane and a cargo drone Mark II. It looks like it gives us Deep Thane stuff. And there's, interesting, there's a thing down there, a storage container. Oh, and that's not all. We're low on air. Can we get in? My money's on no, but I'm going to try. We cannot. All right. We're going to die again? That is likely. Yep, we're going to start ticking life in 3 seconds. And, okay, we're fine. It was never a problem. I was fine the whole time. I can hold my breath a very long time. This place is dicey. So maybe cashing in some of the stuff I've got sitting around the house to get the next tier of oxygen filtration would be a good idea. Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably the case. And we're full again. And we're irradiated. And we're going back into town. Also, I did last night set up one of the other automated mining things. I should look and see what has been brought back. Poof, and we're home again, home again. No, we're not. We didn't set it to Maeve. Maeve, lock in. Home again. Now we're home. Okay. Unstabilite. Can't imagine why they call it that. He lies. Like a dog. It doesn't go in there. It goes in here. Silly. Oh, wait, not there? Did I get the right one? Standard. Basic. So regolith print. Oh, this is different. Miner's Bane. Okay. Now I know. That's Miner's Bane. Some of the iconography is similar at times. Alright, Lava Stone. Which means we can now make 6 more magma-safe building materials, should we choose to. This goes over here. How can it be both lava and a stone at the same time? Lava is just liquid stone. Of course, actually, you can say that all stone is well, no, it's not all lava stone, because that's not all volcanic in origin. But any volcanic origin stone is going to be lava stone. Well, that's not necessarily true either. It could have been magma stone that solidified underground, because lava is only magma that's on the surface. It's complicated. We need the oxygen filters upgrade. We have 44,000, so we need to find about 6,000 worth of stuff to sell. Almost there already. That ought to do. We're going to have $67 to our name. Or space bucks. Oxygen filters 3. And there was much rejoicing. Oh, remember, it's the black market. Once we have the money for it. Have oxygen 4. It does. So far we've got the suit cooling and the initial module decoder. What do we have to do to make more of the data units? That's a good question, Lens. Thank you. That's basic electronics. Electronics workbench. I would have thought it was there. Am I not seeing it? Because I'm old. There it is. Let's see. We've got 6 of those. None of any of these. We can make a couple of basic electronics. Let me start with 2 bypass moles. So we're going to need 4 electronics and 2 microcircuits. Well, maybe we'll just make 1. I'm going to make 2. I want to make 2, damn it. Do we not have gold? I actually had what I consider to be an incredibly successful run where I came back with 15 gold in one shot. It blew my mind. 15 gold ore, which makes 5 gold bars. Whoopity-doo. All right. Make them 1 at a time. That way, if we can only get 1, we only get 1. That's pretty logical, I gotta say. Bypass mole, we need a gold and electronics. The basic electronics, we can go ahead and make. Any extras, we'll just toss into storage. I hope everyone's enjoying their weekend so far. I had a very nice dinner of glop, which is my generic name for I take some stuff and throw it together and hope that it works. And it worked quite well. Alright, a power cell. We're going to need one of those. And it was also a mole. Bypass mole. We need another goldy gold. Bypass mole. I think we've got maps enough for 2, so we can hit 2 of the facilities we haven't been to previously to drop in the memory storage stuff. I can't remember which 2 we've been to, actually, which is standard lens quality braining. Power cell and a mole. Most exciting thing you did today was play Guild Wars 2? Well, I'm not going to say that that's not exciting. Did you enjoy it? I'm a practical man. Did you enjoy it? If you enjoyed it, it was worth doing. Or if you were just trying to be productive and you were productive, that's worth doing as well. All right, we need 1 more power cell. We can make that. All right, that's 2, a second hardened drive. I am going to try and take some notes here. I think I grabbed the one out of Delta. We'll find out. I have pen and paper over here I can use. What did we need? We also needed 1. Oh, that's right, the bio thing. We needed the little bulbs, which we didn't have. Okay, well, we'll get that. It's back over here. Yeah. We're also out of mining charges? That's a little surprising. And then glowing bulbs. Don't suppose we have any of the herbicide charges just sitting around. No, we don't. Of course we don't. 2 mining explosives. 2 glowing bulbs each. Yeah. Let's make a couple of mining explosives. Put those in here. Helping a streamer earlier, then you worked on the Castoria expansion. Nice, Castora. I hate to pick next, Lone Star Wolf, but since you've been doing such a superb job in picking nits with me, it's Castora. Victory! Sorry. Why, yes, I am kind of a tool. How nice of you to notice. I don't think that there was a location for beta where you could stick the data storage. And I think I used the one here in Delta. I'm pretty certain. Should have written it down, Lens. Yeah, I know. Shut up. We've already downloaded that data. We have downloaded that data. I expected that was the case. Did we grab the one in Epsilon? I think we did, but we will check. In fact, I want to write it down. Welcome to Epsilon. I think it was in like the command center, and I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, facility control. I'm pretty sure we grabbed this one. Yep, those are the 2 we've grabbed so far. Also the one that was in, I think Lisa's, her quarters. That was the first one we did. Alright, now we also need to get some of the red leaf thingies. Wrong way. Spell check must be broken. It's not familiar with Guild Wars 2. That's probably the case. For many years, the only thing only reaction you ever got if you told someone you were playing it is, Is that game dead? No! Would you stop? No, it's not dead. I can't remember what we left in there, but it is driving me crazy. I'm actually going to do a quick Google for that rather than going through the long list of information we have in-game. It's called storage. I've already opened this previously, okay? So it's fine. Yeah, we found this one. 6980. I'm pretty sure we left. Oh, okay. Light, but not important. And wow. I'm surprised we left valuable stuff in there. But we did in here because there was a whole bunch of various stuff we picked up. I mean, I remember getting it off all the shelves and everything. I probably was full on weight, which is why I dropped this here. And that's why I left that stuff there to myself. I'll just go back, and promptly forgot. How could Lens forget something like that? It's important, dagnabbit. What? For so many years, Guild Wars 2 was so looked down upon by most of the gaming community. It was very nice during the great disillusionment of WoW players when they started spreading their wings and trying other games. I know a lot of them liked FF14, but a number of them tried Guild Wars 2, and, well, I'm going to quote Preach, if you're familiar with Preach. Used to be primarily a just streamed WoW, but eventually he too spread his wings to try other things. And I watched, I think, pretty much his entire playthrough on Guild Wars 2. And the way he put it, in a not political correct fashion, was if you're a fan of MMOs and you're not playing Guild Wars 2, this is a literal quote, you're fucking yourself. We're getting a lot of mold shrooms, but that doesn't have the red flowery things we're looking for. They're red, as you can see, but they're not the thing we're looking for. Well, the mycelial masses don't have them. Those are of no use. Well, let's check the trees and the big fungal nodes. Nope. How about the big fungal nodes? Nope. Huh. This is not going well for the home team at this moment. Mycelial mass, sure. Gold. I will grab the gold. Because we're always short on gold. Oh, come on. We'll grab some O2 here. Servo motor just laying there. Look at that. Who just leaves the servo motor just laying around? Is that gold? Looks like more gold. I had assumed that the red leaves came from here, but maybe they're higher up in the higher tier in like around beta? More gold. Eight more gold. That's almost 3 more microcircuitry. We don't need the tank. Well, okay, fine. We'll grab a little tank, right? We're here. It's here. Oh, follow the pipes to get to Iota. I went the wrong way. From Tau. Well, did we grab the rest of the... Yeah, we did. Following the pipes is where we went, where we almost died the second time. Very nearly. Definitely need one more kit. I think one will do. We'll go to the surface, we'll put all this stuff away or getting processed, whichever is appropriate. And we'll double check to see exactly where we get the red blossoms we need. Yeah, we don't have any in there. That was correct. Well, we'll start rebuilding our fortune. By selling... How much do the fishing lures go for? Sure, we'll sell one. We've recouped 40% of what we just spent. Got a couple more things we can sell. That goes in. That goes in. The phosphor crystals go in. That does not. That does. Oh, we can't have that. How déclassé. Ugh. Disgusting. It looks so plebeian. Couldn't have that. Where's the wormwood? Gonna sell that? Is that for selling? Is the wormwood for selling? I can never quite remember. Wormwood is just not very valuable. We had a couple of that and that and wormwood. Great wood. Great wood, not wormwood. The oxygen injector and the strength injector. Put in here. We can drop a number of the oxygen domes in there too. I'd completely forgotten I was carrying oxygen domes around. Because I'm dumb. What was it I needed the bleeding red freaking thing for? Can you? Oh yeah, the herbicide. Similar glowing plants potentially among bioluminescent foliage around facility Moo. Okay, they are Moo. Moo. And before I forget, it's one of those things where I should probably just keep a running series of notes about things I need to do. Okay, we got jaspite out of that. That's good. I was looking at going, is there anything there I actually need? But the jaspite I do. The rest of it, not so much. Jaspite. No. That goes there. Kaolite goes there. The other two things get dumped. In there. We're off to Moo to get more of those little red blossomy. Insert your profanity here. And I'm gonna have a nutrient bar. Star granola. All right, Moo. And funny thing is, I think Moo is the location. I may be able to... I don't remember what the other ingredient was, damn it. There may be a biological crafting bench in Moo where I would have been able to make the charge. I think Moo is where the overgrown storage bin is that I can't get into, but I can see that there's something inside it. Another storage thing that's all shiny and green, as if to taunt and torment me by saying, haha, you cannot reach me because you don't have an herbicide charge, you loser, Lens. Why are you so hurtful? Why are you so foolish? I could make a list. That's the wheat. Swamp wheat. I sure know how to make something sound not appetizing. Yep, this is the one. You can see it in there. There's a chest in there with goodies, but I cannot get to them. Well, that's a Gorgo tree. Which does not have any of the things we need upon it. Set around Moo. And the area is outside, I guess. Fine, we'll grab a quick oxygen suck. Run around inside. They're dead, Jim. No. Yeah, we've been in here and there's nothing left in here that we haven't already grabbed. So I think we've cleared everything out of Moo, except, I mean, we could unlock the back door if we had an herbicide charge, but we're here because we don't have any herbicide charges. It's not fair. I'm being discriminated against because I don't have an herbicide charge. Alright, out here somewhere. Presumably, we can find what we're looking for. Set around Moo. I'm trying. Not there. Not the Gorgo trees. That is, over there? There they are. They look like, shrooms. Little red shrooms. There wasn't many of them. We have oxygen here. We're also down to 1 tick off the oxygen per second now here because we got the filter. But this is where we're getting jaspite, deepstone, and vitaglass. It's from an automated mining thing here. Where was the gold? I thought, there it is. It's like it vanished because it was right at my feet. I'm blind to things that are right in front of me. Which explains all of my face prints on the doors. Well, so far we found a great big tube. I'm not impressed. I would say describing it as being around Moo. Oh, oh, oh. That's them. We've got 4 now. Yay. Can I have more? No, it's not like I'm ever going to need the herbicide again. Oh, maybe I am. No, I think I'm just getting lost. But I can almost afford to get lost. I've got 3 minutes of O2 left. Oh, we got some more gold. We'll grab that. Plenty of space left for other bits of swag. Well, we're getting jaspite now. Blade stone would be good if I needed to sell it. Now, presumably this is still 2-second material. 2 seconds off per. Maybe not, though. Let's find out. No, looks like it's still just one. Well then, I don't recognize that facility over there. I don't know if we've been over there. We may have found that one by accident previously. We can't get into that intake dam. Damn it, I'm pretty sure we did find this one previously. Oh, we'll go ahead and grab the jaspite here. We've got plenty of space right now. I think we found this one previously. That is bladestone. It's too heavy. As it's got a lot of the deep stone in it. Well, we'll find out in just a second. This is like the fishing shack they had, I think. Yeah, we have been here before. More gold. Oh, come on, there we go. All right, we're going to be heading back. Painkiller time, not pill. Drink. Well, that's my personal method of application, certainly. As I have clearly demonstrated any number of times here on stream. I hope this is purely recreational and not a requirement for continued optimal functioning. Okay, fine, we'll grab some bladestone. Are you happy? We grabbed some bladestone. We'll take a quick oxygen suck because we're here. And we'll grab some more bladestone because we've got space. Deep stone. May have said bladestone. Up and up and up we go. Stone made from blades? It's not clear. Possible. If you can make a throne from blades, you can make stone from blades, right? And that's just pretty much science. Got a couple of gold nodes behind us we're going to grab after we drop off the deep stone. Back in its usual depository. Yeah, that was only like 2/3 of the weight I was carrying. Grab a little oxygen. We don't need much deep stone. We do need more freaking gold, though. Don't suppose there's any more. Just sitting over here, waiting to be claimed. By a handsome and sexy streamer. Not me, but another one. Some other streamer. And now we fill up the rest with deep stone. You always want to go back full if you can. I didn't check to see in Moo if there was a damn data recovery thing. So we're heading back to Moo. But this time we will have one of the charges. One of the herbicide charges. And we'll drop the rest of the stuff in its appropriate location. That's like 5 tons worth of deep stone. It's 500 pounds. Or kilos, whichever is appropriate. Don't know which. Pounds, kilos, kilopounds. We did get a jaspite node. Woohoo! Let the party commence. We're going to use the mini game now. We're going to bust open the jaspite node. Get us a little more money-making stuffs. We will load that in. It is poor quality initially. Alright, there's the stone. The gem stone. We're up to 59%. We have 4 attempts left. 64%, I think this. 71%. 78% last shot. 91% got us to flawless. What can I say? I'm just that good. Hold on. No, I'm not that good, actually. My mistake. We can drop the gold and jaspite bars off. We've got some stuff to sell as we start rebuilding our bankroll. $15,000. Many monies. That off there. We should now be able to access here and make an herbicide charge. Want to double check? We do, in fact. Oh, I didn't consume that. We'll use that. We have 4 drives. I forgot you get 2 per. We are loaded for bear with our data drives. So we're going back to Moo. Oh, that also gave us 2 herbicide charges. We have an extra. Back to Epsilon. Back to Moo. So we will check Moo first. And then Theta. For filling up the data drives. We will also grab whatever's in that box that has been tormenting me since last night. My expectation is it's going to be a color swatch for my clothing. And that is kind of tucked away in a non-obvious location. And generally you wouldn't want to put something important in a non-obvious location. One where you wouldn't expect the players would necessarily find it. So it is almost certainly not helpful. Let me clear out those. Huh. All right, here we are. Yep, industrial tools, gravity tech, and a speed injector. Not methamphetamine. I don't think. Just makes you run fast. All right, we are now looking for that. We have downloaded the data. That quick. Next up, Theta. No, not Theta. Which the hell one is that? It's not Theta. Damn it. Because Theta is the overgrown one. This is the power. My brain is... It's semi-functional. Usually. Most of the time. Alright, occasionally. Fine. There, you happy you made me say it? I think there's one in here. Kappa? No, Kappa's the one under the water. Might be worth checking there, too. Alright, none in here. We got not quite everything out of here. Ah, we dumped a whole bunch of deep stone in there. In two of them, we have like 80 deep stone. Bottled water and a nutrient bar. I could be hydrated. There it is. We do have one in here. That's two. We've got two that are ready to be exchanged for black market dollars. D-O-L-L-A on that. We're going to check Kappa and Theta. May be able to get a nice upgrade. Or maybe two. Bonk. Sorry. That was not intentional. It was just a second before I hit it. I was like, oh god, I'm gonna bonk. And I did. I bonked. We'll hit Kappa first. Not sure if there's one in there or not. Before we do, let me write down that we hit Moo, and I don't even remember what the name of the damn owl. Row? No. Row's the underground one. Well, deeper underground. The first one we teleported to was Row. The second one was Tau. And this will be all of the facilities on this level of the dungeon, so to speak. No, that's not true. There might be one on in the dam too. I don't think so, but I think I have to check. And we're back at Kappa. Which is where our granddad told us we should go to find the Kappa module. There is one here. Batch 3. Take us closer to Theta or not? I don't know. I think we've got to check. We really can use the black market upgrades and such a lot. Not there. Not over there. Nope. 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 It's the damn control room. And the answer is no, doesn't seem to be. Don't have access. Oh, yes, there is. Well, that's almost missed it. So we've got 4 to turn in for at least 200 black market dollary dues. So that should be good for at least 1 very good improvement, maybe 2. But we still need Theta. So we need 1 more to finish off everything on this map level. Despite my looking many times, I have not found another geode that has bones in it. So I'm stuck at 2. So I can't deliver the last batch for the regular dollary dues. Let's see, we'll have space bucks and space dollary dues. Space bucks are the standard ones. The black market runs on space dollary dues, as everyone knows. Do I have some excitement outside? Outside of my house? Is that what you're asking? Not that I'm aware of. I don't particularly hear anything. Or I don't have the windows open, so you wouldn't be hearing sort of the normal hubbub you might have out there. Oh, no. When I'm standing up, I'm writing down notes. It's just faster and easier for me to just do that rather than mess around with the enormous sheet of paper. All right, let's see what we got. Black market. $300. Okay, that's worth 300. Upgrade, so we can get jump tethers, which are really cool. Mining crystal laser 5, that'll speed things up. We've got the suit cooling, radiation shielding we need. I would love oxygen filters 4. I think I'm going to go with jump tethers and the oxygen filters. Oh, I can't. Okay, I'm going to go with the oxygen filters and the radiation shielding. We had 300, not 400. There we go. All right. All right, let's sell some crap. Sell that. Oh, those are worth more than I thought. Quaranium ore is worth rather a lot. What the hell happened to the other stuff that was... Did I unclick on something somewhere? Probably. Yeah, I did. Must have. What? Let's start again, Lens. You incredible boob. I'm clicking on the wrong thing. As is tradition around here. That's all of the thing we want to sell. I was curious to how much the unstabilite is worth. Alright, we're back up to 53,000. It's time to look back into the upgrades. Well, market panels. Alright, first of all, construction blueprints. Those are themes. We have a cool theme already. The supporter theme, because I paid a little bit of money for the supporter theme, because this is such a great game. Thank you. Oh, makers of said game. Alright, crafting stuff. Programmable splice, we will sooner or later need that. The high voltage converter, we'll need that. Need the lenses and the drill. How about no upgrades? Upgrades may be a better fit for spending. Alright. We can get the mining laser 4. Storage expansion 3, so that we can eventually get to 4. Alright, we've got 28k left. Can't afford the energy recycling. Alright, we can now fall 50% further before we take damage. And a gravity tether range for Roland. Stick some stuff into my own personal chest in my bedroom. What should go in here? Let's see. I'm keeping that in there. No, the herbicide charge should not go there. There we go. The herbicide charge should go in here. With the other herb things, the herb-based materials. Did I not start that up? I did not. Alright, they're going. Okay, now we can continue what we were working on previously. If we can make it all work. We need... Oh, that's right. Make these over here. Empty build kits. How many do we have currently? We have 1. Well, let's go ahead and build another one. You don't need light sticks. The coolant super compressor. No idea what that's used for yet. A power relay. We're going to need magma safe blocks, 2 microcircuits, 2 power cells. Drop this thing off in storage first. Two power cells. Swear to God, I'm going blind. 2 basic electronics. We're gonna make like 8 or 10. Microcircuit. It's been a long, hard day of sitting on my big fat ass. But I'm willing to do it for you guys. Kaolinite frames. How are we doing on Kaolinite frames? We can make some of those, can't we? Can't we? How about 4? Dump that, dump that, dump that, and that. Do it for Johnny. Johnny Rico? Was that a Johnny Rico reference? Oh, Outsiders. Okay, we'll allow that one. I don't remember what else we needed. If I had a brain, I can't even say I might be dangerous, because I don't think I'd be dangerous even with a brain. The truth is pain. Did I not make power cells? I thought I made power cell. I swear. I swear frequently. I have basic electronics. Alright, we need 2 power cells. And we need 1 more microcircuit tree. Drop all of that stuff into the storage, so I don't have to worry about if it's where it is. I know where it is. It's all in there. Now, the big question. The question-orama. That's a recycling station. That's the wrong thing. Alright, we need reinforced building material. Just 2 ought to do. Mycelial biomass. I don't have any of that in the storage. The hell I don't. Oh, that's right, you can't put it in. Those things need to be put in by hand. Because they don't, otherwise they would all automatically get consumed. Alright, we're cooking. We need 5, I think it was. We'll get to 10 and we'll... toggle it off. And that should automatically cause that to start producing, which it did. And those we need. Why did it stop? We're out of lava stone. Well, we needed 5 to make 1, so we can still make 1. Note to self, Lens, you need lava stone. Right, okay, lava stone, got it. Thanks. I will now immediately forget. Thanks. But we have 1 build kit power relay. We're trying to get to Iota. But before we do, I want to go to Rho, and I have a reason for that. TP0M1. Because we can get free coolant. I have 1, I would like to have 2, because you need 2 to turn an oxygen node into an oxygen and cooling node. Like that. And now we set this to tau. Alright, now the current quest we're on is for us to get into Iota. And Iota requires us to basically follow the... Did I go the right way? Yeah. I'm in the right place, I didn't go the right way. To basically follow the pipes. And these are the pipes. Hey, look, there's 2 of them. That's a great pair of pipes. Alright, it's coming up to where? Where does the power end? The power ends there. So, we build subterranean power relay. That's going to 3 separate places. That seemed really good. Why didn't that vanish? It's going to 3 separate places. Why did it stop? There we go. I think both of those places are the same. Please, please. Iota.
Ow! Why did my teeth suddenly hurt?
My teeth suddenly hurt. I'm gonna guess that's not great. I'm gonna have a moment for a nutrient bar and some CO2. Or, sorry, H2O. Microcircuits is nice. That saves us 6 gold. Arc credit chip. I do like money. Deep vein geode. We like that. We have the control room and the med bay. Oh, we got another box. Box of goodies. Gimme, gimme, gimme. It has strange ore chunks. Mysterious glowing mineral. It feels incredibly lightweight, almost as if it wants to float away. Only found within special geodes from fishing in magma rifts. Okay. The med bay.
Maeve, you're going to want to read the log file on this machine.
First of all, accent color, Regis orange. Injectors, not surprising, this is the medical center. Alright, this is the emergency medical drone dispensary. This is the console. Shadra Burlap.
Grandad! That's Grandad's name! He was here! Was this where he worked?
Don't spiral, Maeve. Let's explore the rest of this place. There must be some more information.
McKenna. Shadra, got a sec? Hi, Jennifer. What's up? A bit of a medical question. You know, I've been interested in trying to move up from med assistant to CMT, right? Yep. How can I help? Dr. Shaw mentioned a condition I'd never heard of the other day. I was wondering if you knew anything about it. Terminal data saturation syndrome. Huh. Never heard of it. Sounds serious, though. You say that Gerard mentioned it? Yes. Burlap, well, I know they wouldn't be the one to question his vast experience. He must know what he's talking about. When have you two been working together, though? I haven't seen you around Omicron for a while, come to think of it. Oh, I'm just floating between facilities at the moment. Bit of a special assignment they needed me for, apparently. I see. Well, if you're working with Dr. Shaw, then you'll be moving up to CMT in no time, I'm sure. Hopefully you'll be able to come back here to Iota from time to time. It's great to have you. I'll let you know if I get the chance, Shadra. Thanks for your help. No problem, Jen. Good luck. My granddad, the one who got us started on this grand journey, worked here. In general, not this specific facility, but here. Exotic particle deflector, a shielding panel used as strong electromagnetic charge to deflect exotic particles from facility personnel. Needs an injection subsystem. Status non-functional. Notifications. Safety warnings. 5,952. Unread warnings. 5,952. Diagnostics. Particle conduits. Input exceeds capacity. Buffering panels. Output exceeds safe limit. Ionization subsystem malfunction. Recommendation. Replace ionization subsystem. Well, that seems easy, right? Exotic particle deflector. Required items. Ionization subsystem. So it's like, okay, this one's...
I think the CM feels scrambling your language processor, Roland.
So this one is working, this one's not. And there's particle interference here for Roland's brain. Well, we've got more goodies. Well, there's the ionization subsystem and another matter folder. Supervisor's office. Well, let's go ahead. We've got the matter subsystem. Maybe this will allow us to have access back to Roland.
Is that better, Roland?
Yep.
Or you still...
Narmflarging.
Back to normal. The field felt quite nice, though. Tingly. Maybe you could switch it back on.
No.
To test?
No.
For science?
No.
Science testing?
No. We're not going to help you get your mechanical and electronic rocks off.
Translate, cold minion.
The consoles are set to direct to AI mode. Let's see. Huh. It's the control system for a particle accelerator. Oh, here's why I got Nemi-flarked.
Nemi-flarked.
Energy into those deflector panels in the hallway. The rest of the code is about the machine's status. I'll need a closer look at the setup downstairs to figure this out.
Alright, let's go poke some super advanced machinery.
I can't get into the supervisor's office. Jerks. I wanted to get in there. Jerks.
Guess we know where the goop from Tau ends up.
Alright, got another message. More strange ore chunks, corinium, and lava stone, which we do need. Local area announcement for Iota. Good day, valued colleagues.
Yeah, whatever this strange ore is, they certainly treated it very carefully.
The momentous day is now upon us. Our little facility, on which we've worked so hard these past months, will today receive its christening and become open for business. You're all aware of what that business is, naturally, but we will finally begin to receive shipments for which we've been preparing. The material we'll be receiving and using is, as repeatedly warned, dangerous, but incredibly exciting. Remember your training, look out for your colleagues, and ensure you follow the material handling guidelines. Our work of all the local facilities is now the most important to our progress of the overall project. What we do here will echo across the ages, so perform your finest work, and we'll all go down in history. With utmost respect, Dyatlov, J. Dyatlov, Iota Facility Supervisor.
Those are magnetic containment arrays. And I think I see some confinement chambers.
Allow me to trace the connections and figure
Does
this out.
anyone give an iota about Iota? I'm sorry, Lone Star Wolf. You're not coming through clearly at all. Did you say something? I couldn't hear it. Not a word. Weird, really, when you think about it. Really weird. We have corinium, and we have enough orange ore chunks to be able to do whatever it is they want us to do.
Magnetic fields used to guide and accelerate particles. Holy Nemi-flark! Field strength is 28.8 Teslas!
I can't get into the ring maintenance, and everyone's ring needs maintenance from time to time. You know? It's an asshole joke. Well, we've got the materials. We're supposed to do something with it. I guess we do this with it. Let's see. Operating node, tear paper, interface paradigm. AI maximal. CH load equals null. ENR procs. Defector feed loop. A bunch of settings. Look like binary settings. EXE CH load. Run if certain things are there. Certain flags are set. Well, we loaded it. We can unload it, but it didn't look like it did anything when we loaded it. Maybe now we can... No. Run if load is present and enriched procs. Default init op nominal ENR procs activate. Conduct a suit scan. Oh, near the sample chamber.
Particle kind of baryonic accretion chamber. In monkey speak, that's speedy after it's gonna smashy here.
In monkey speak, Speedy Adams goes smashy here. On the control console within the lower chamber. Back here. Exactly, Papa. Why Iota?
Hey, I understand the layout now. You can load the sample materials into the console down here and hit some more buttons.
Verify, then process the samples in the upper control room.
That's the samples loaded. Well done, my primate friend. Now, try that button marked
Roland,
enrichment.
I'm gonna hit you so hard. Yeah, I got nothing. Normally I say your parents are gonna feel it, but your parents were atoms made into metals and forged in silicon, probably. Enrichment.
It's running, but the operating mode is set to ignore the target chamber. There has to be a way to change that.
Let me guess. Upstairs? Does this all seem needlessly complicated to you?
Safety measures, maybe? Because they're dealing with some scary shit. Verify chambers. I do like that they've gone to the trouble. The guy's obviously he's a coder, and he's gone to the trouble to set up, pseudo code describing what's going on.
System is checking. Excellent. Contents verified. It said gold flags, so it looks like the chamber prep is done.
Verify that, then process the samples. Verify.
That's
Processed.
better. The accelerator will then bombard the enrichment target with particles instead of my magnificent, yet sensitive circuits. Let's head back downstairs again and start it.
Push the button, Frank. Anyone get that reference? Pretty obscure one. EXE enrichment. I'm gonna push the button.
The sweet hum and crackle of exotic subatomic particles annihilating each other and smashing into an ore sample we know irresponsibly little about.
He's right. That we know irresponsibly little about.
That locked office is now open. Must have unlocked when we reset the system. Let's look around.
Oh, we've got another data store.
What is? Have you seen this type of storage before?
It's a data spindle, obviously. It makes reading and writing extremely dense data sets almost instantaneous.
If you say so, I'm sure we'll find a good use for something like that. Let's get out of here.
Well, not yet. First of all, more coloring options for our outfit, perhaps? Undersuit, light gray. We also have, let's see, Tau, anti-rad, stocks, Iota, medbay, comms log, Iota boot up announcement. Console, supervisor's office terminal. Yannick Dyatlov. Dyatlov Pass is also a mystery that occurred not too terribly long ago, where some bodies were found as if everyone had left the tent in the middle of a storm and they'd all died without a mark on them. The Dyatlov Pass mystery. So Yannick Dyatlov is a nod to that. Took a sec for me to get that. Hello, Yannick. Just checking in to see how the new construct is performing. Hello, Grant. Beyond expectations, honestly. I know that you said that the computational power would be greater than we'd experienced before, but an entire order of magnitude? I have to say I wasn't expecting that. Thank you again. Not a problem. We had what you might term spares, so I thought they would be able to help out with some of your experiments. All of us greatly appreciate the effort from you and your team. Iota has been a valuable partner in all our work. We wanted to repay the favor. Like I say, it's much appreciated. Oh, one thing. If you ever experience any strange behavior, please let me know directly. Strange behavior from the construct? Yes, nothing to worry about. Just let me know. No need to flag it on the system. Right. Sure, of course. Thank you, Grant. Stay well, Yannick. So some sort of computer upgrade they got. Leave the facility via the airlock. Okay. I guess. I guess that's fine. Sure. Whatever. How much stuff are we carrying? We're carrying 38.1 units. Airlock. We got everything out of the med bay, right? I think so. Yeah, I think so. Let's double check, do a quick scan. Man's got a scan. And we'll grab. Out we go.
There's something odd about that data signal. It has far too many IO threads.
This whole claim is odd. Nothing makes sense. Why was there... What was it he mentioned? Terminal data saturation syndrome. Did someone die? Who are these resistance people really? And how do they know so much about what's down here? I'm not giving them another bite of data until they give us some real answers. We fought too hard to let someone control us again. Hang on, that's a CX-12 heavyweight cargo drone. Looks a bit worse for weird though.
It's half submerged in magma, Maeve. Bit of an understatement.
The CX-12 is rated for extreme conditions, but I'm not sure that that's what they meant. Maybe we can salvage something?
I got 2 light sticks, empty build kits, and 1 power relay. Excellent. Power relays. Full on bonus. We may be able to connect to the next facility. I mean, we got everything out of that. I think that was everything that was there. Yeah, it was.
So tired.
Oh.
Must sleep.
Yeah. It's quit whining. Yeah, big baby. All right, we've got another facility over there. And we need... Well, we've got one. Build. Power relay. How about right there? Well, we got a couple new blueprints. I guess that one has... It has the icon I see of the suit on it, so it probably has a suit coloration. Yep. Chassis Virtus Yellow. And that is Aquaculture Tank Blueprint. Oh, I already have that, so I got the 2,500. I got some money back. More fishing lures, health injector, and an Atmo Dome build kit.
This looks like a field-deployable oxygen generator. You know, for those subject to the whims of organic metabolic processes. Like you?
And what's this? It's an aquaculture tank. It has 3 venturer worms. This creature appears to ingest molten lava for a sustenance and provides a source of food for local magma fish found only from fishing in the magma rifts. Cannot be aquacultured. It's a fishing lure? I think. Got some chill cola. Not sure this was worth one of my precious power dinguses, but there we are. We're at 1.5 per tick instead of 3. We were at 3 previously. All right. That's more unstable light. We still don't know what that's used for. Back there, we've got Corinium and Unstabilite. I think, actually, if we shoot the Unstabilite, it may automatically blow up the node next to it. Well, we can't get there that way. Like that. So if we step away and we shoot that, yeah, it blows up the other node. We are full. Oh, ooh, we're taking a lot of heatness out there. All right, we're gonna head back home. Okay, I think that's our next connection. Is through here to that, and we have another automated harvesting node, and that one is getting lava stone, corinium, and miners. Bang. What does it need? It needs corinium and a cargo drone too. At least one, probably two of the power relays. What is that thing? Ah, it's a coolant compressor. Oh, I hate, hatred. So much hatred. What can we throw away? I'm going to use a mining ore. Whoop, I only wanted to use one, didn't want to use two. We got a whole bunch of fish. Unexpectedly, we got 3 magma fish. Think about where we were going to have the space for it or not. Well, we got a little bit of that. That's cool. Oh, you got to be kidding! It's still full? Oh, it would be full. Yeah, I just used the fish, didn't I? Duh. All right, so fine. We drop this. All right. Can we pick up any of the stuff that you didn't get previously, Roland? No, guess not. We can grab this, and then we can get the lava stone. We'll keep a little space. All right. Whoop. Why do you leave the deep vein ore instead of the crap? Do it again. We'll just simply do it again. We're going back up. We're going home. Marines, we are leaving! I need to sleep. We'll just go ahead and sleep. It's afternoon, but apparently I was really, really tired, so go ahead and sleep. the morning. Get up in the morning on full late afternoon and evening sleep. We'll feel better about everything in the universe. Except our place in it, of course. Oh, I didn't actually want to do that. Wanted to do that in the earthquake. We've got an earthquake. We have 3 magma fish, huh? Large fish thrives in the molten lava, found only from fishing in the magma rifts or via aquaculture. That goes in. That goes in. The unstable light goes in. There we go. That's running. And that's going in. And... no? Oh, it's like Miner's Bay. Can magma fish eat lava stones? Interesting question. Perhaps it's a mistranslation or something, and it's called lava stone because the fish eat it and they just get wasted. I'm spitballing here. All right, and here we want to put the Miner's Bane and the Camber Flex. We've got build kits. Oh, I'm not sure why I put the Corinium in there, but I did. Oh, and we've got mycelial biomass as well. Well, that can go in here. Turn that on. Turn me on, dead man. That's an old guy reference. Alright, we got light sticks. I'm not interested. The empty build will keep. That one weighs 15 weight units. If we need one, we can come and get it. And we put the fishing lure someplace else. Those will go into our main storage unit. The Corinium can also go in here for now. We have 2 deep vein geodes. That may be some money. Alright, we're keeping all of those in there. And that too, I think. A couple more things we need. Yep. I'm running in circles now. No, I need to. No, I need to. I do need to do that, or this, or maybe the other thing. I'm not sure. That has been Lens Interpretive Theater. I hope you enjoyed it. We're up to 23 anti-gravity techs, which are used in making the fishing lures. All right, we've got one thing to sell, but we're not going to sell it until we bust open those 2 geodes. Let's prospect. Deep vein geode. Okay, we see what we're getting here. We're looking for, these will be deep veins hearts. We have 3 attempts to go. We're at 47%. 54%. 66%. I think that's the closest bit. No, that was not. That was not a great result. No, I guess we got superior, so that's actually pretty good. Better than I expected. Is that it there? No, it's dead center. Okay. We're at 55% with 3 shots. 66. 79. 3 shots to go. 90% were superior. I am rather superior. 92% were flawless. Flawless. Flawless victory. Are we rich? Are we filled with monetary glee? Deep Thane's hearts. Well, the regular ones are 1,600 each. Drop 2. We have a couple of 1,000 credit chips. 15,600. This will put us back over 30K. $30K. Not quite enough for the mining laser, Crystal 4. Definitely not enough for the air supply. Because I'm not all out of love. Sorry. Really, genuinely, sorry. I think we want to save for the next air tank expansion. When sprinting, you move 10% faster. So that's when I think when you have the 15% boost, that raises it up to 25%, but it's only for 3 minutes at a time. So I think we save another 19,000 for the air tank expansion. I think. Return to the outpost. Trigger a suit scan to... Oh, I have to confront the resistance. Here we go. Hold on, guys. We're going to talk with the resistance.
Ah, Maeve, what have you...
No more games. What the hell were they doing here?
You found something, didn't you? Why don't you tell me...
No more data, no more errands, no more trust. Not until you tell us what you're really after.
Very well. The facilities you've been finding were operated by Virtus Limited, one of the big 5 megacorps. I'm sure you've heard of them. For some time, we've suspected that Virtus were working on something big. Something important enough to make them hide a very large, very well-funded operation right under Ark's nose. We believe they're developing technology that requires a particularly volatile element. We don't know much about it, only that it has some extremely non-standard properties.
Extremely non-standard would explain the reactions in that log file.
So why have us stick around? Just for corporal secrets you can sell for a quick buck?
No, because of whom they sent down there. Scientists focused on exotic material research, quantum theory, astroengineering, and sentient AI development.
But no one develops sentient AI. It's banned.
Well, they were. And these scientists were not just senior, they were the heads of their departments, top of the org charts. Look, maybe.
And they all vanished.
Anything that required that much investment, and those kinds of people, it's bound to be revolutionary. We can't let them keep it all to themselves. Now, please, what did you find?
More data, and a log entry about a strange element.
Nothing else? Nothing about the scientists they sent?
No.
Okay. To help build some trust, we required a newer version of the code decompiler. It It will give you more credits for the data you obtain.
Oh, I wish I hadn't sold those.
So you'll need to construct a covert transmission antenna to access it. Here are the plans. Please keep looking for those drives. Send us everything you find. Together, we can free humanity.
I'm a little curious as to how they knew that place was there.
With your granddad did.
No, that's personal. I still don't really trust them.
Me neither. I would like to get my hands on that new decompiler, though.
Okay, let's build their fancy antenna. See if we can finally get the kappa module unlocked.
Pardon the yawn. So how did they have all this information about Virtus Corporation? I smell a corporate rat. I'm full, but I don't want to be full. Can I open this up and drop off the sandstone? I can! I smell a great big corporate rat, you know? We'll harvest it all and we'll start growing more life shrooms. Alright, we'll drop this stuff off in the various places it need dropped off. That's Kalinite, right? Yeah, that's Kalinite. Wish it was Caloxite, but it's Kalinite. That one, I think. Yep. All right, what do we need to do to build their super secret special antenna? Guess it's a facility. Covert comms antenna. Oh, there it is. All right, we got those. We'll need 3 Kalinite. Ooh, we will need that high voltage converter that we hadn't been purchasing that recipe for. So, well, there's some of our money going away. High voltage converter purchased. Well, plans purchased. 3 Kalinite and 2 meteorite frames. I have 2, so 1 and 2. Four hardened glass. I think that gets made here. Yeah, 4 hardened glass. What are we short? We're going to need 24 Fauser crystals. Alright, well that's bacon. Baking. Sorry, not bacon. It isn't bacon. There are no pig products in there that I'm aware of. Although it would be delicious. I'm sorry. There we are. That'll give us our 4 hardened glass. The high voltage converter presumably is done here at the electronics. Uh-huh. Oh, not too bad. Deep Thane bar. Mmm. A chocolatey Deep Thane bar. Do I not have a recipe for Deep Thane bars? I don't. Oh, I do. We need 5 Deep Thane ore for that. I don't know if we had enough. Well, we barely got enough. Holy crap. Bullet dodged. What is the deep vein ore used for over here? Ah, it's used for... Okay, we're going to have to keep our eyes on getting more deep vein ore then. That's got to be a pain in the bits and pieces. High voltage converter. Is that everything? We didn't pick up the 4 glass. That's everything. Except for 2 advanced electronics. We have 1. I already have 1, so we just make 1 more. Simple. And we have everything we need to make the secret covert antenna, which we'll stick out in public. Because of course we will. Where's our regular one? Ah, there it is. We like to keep things functionally, you know, where possible. Conveniently, functionally. Oh, it's big. It's a chonker. Well, it'll fit there. Power was lost. Okay. Oh, we need a lot more power. Okay, I turned that back off. We need 9 more power just to turn that sucker on. Okay. Okay. We need 9 more power. That is indeed what she said. 8 power. 6 power. 15 power. Can we make an RTG? I'm not sure. Maybe. Definitely we would like to make an RTG. The other alternative is another solar panel. Yeah, we can make that. We'll just make that. We need 1 more of the advanced electronics. Let's see what is required for the RTG. If we wanted to make... we're done with that one. If we wanted to make the RTG. Well, it just requires making the RTG. RTG reactor core. RTG reactor core. We would need advanced electronics. We need that regardless, and then a fuel rod housing. 2 meteorite frames and advanced electronics. We have enough for the 2 meteorite frames? No! How many meteorite bars do we have? 1. We have 1 meteorite bar. I don't suppose we have any meteorite. Kaolite. We need more meteorite. This is not a surprise. That's our tangrite, jaspite. Yeah, we need meteorite. All right, we're off to get some meteorite. Meteorite is in the area around Delta. We're gonna load ourselves up or down with meteorite, whichever. Because we get meteorite. That should have been destroyed. I think it was. We get meteorite. We get meteorite glass, which can also be made into bars. We can get black diamonds, which we can sell, and we can get black diamond geodes, I believe. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. It's 7:08 p.m. here. But it's always morning somewhere. Is that more regolith? We hate you, regolith. Go away. Oh, no, we don't need Callionite either. Go away with you. We're here for Meteor. If it ain't Meteor, we ain't interested. Right now. Earlier in the game, sure, but now we just want Meteorite. And it's odd. It says Meteor, but it's not Meteor, it's Meteorite. It does say Meteor, doesn't it? No, it does say Meteorite, never mind. Meteor glass, though. Should be meteoritic glass. Hi there, I'm Lens. I'm a special agent with the Grammar Police. We understand you've been misusing the terms meteor and meteorite. We'll need you to come downstairs. Or downtown, whichever is easier. That looks like gold. Nope, it's regolith. We don't like regolith around here. Because it looks like gold. A number of times we went running after something, hoping it was gold in the early game, and it was meteorite. We're just not fans. It's nothing personal. It just sucks. 11:40 a.m. Are you in Adelaide by any chance? Because there aren't a lot of places that are off by half an hour from most times. But Adelaide I know is. We've still got a little bit more space. What's that? That's another meteorite node. I'm fine with that. I have a good friend and occasional viewer here. One Sethco, one of my old Latro buddies, is an Adelaidean. Is that the right word? And that's why I'm aware of the fact that the Adelaide is offset by half an hour. Also, I watch Mathel, who is primarily a PoE streamer, and he also lives in Adelaide, and he has, his clock is visible on his stream. South Australia in general. My understanding is that climate-wise, Adelaide at least, I can't speak for the rest of South Australia, is quite similar to the Bay Area where I live. I'm guessing it's probably more humid. Although maybe not. What keeps the Bay Area from being humid is we get earthquake or Aethus quake. We get an Arctic flow off our coastline, and that keeps us from getting humidity. And you might very well have an Antarctic flow that does the exact same thing, keeping your temperatures nice and your humidity low. Not there. Here. There we go. Let's see. Meteorite. The meteor glass, I think, goes over here. Yeah, it do. Oh, we did have some here. I'm a boob. I'm a boob. It's fine. It's just that I am a boob. I'm going to crack open this meteorite geode and get out some gems we can sell. We have not yet spotted the gem within. We still haven't. Where is it? There's a gem in there somewhere, guys. That's really strange. That's awesome. Pretty cool to hear. Pretty dry down here. We have colder winds too, so that's correct. Get a cold chill or a dry heat. Yep. Humidity is reserved for the top end. Yeah, I'm not a humidity guy. I'm a non-humidity guy. Where the hell is the... Oh, it's a black diamond. There it is. We've got 2 more shots. We're currently at average. That was nice. Superior, and we'll try to blast here. 90% still superior. Lived in the Northern Territory for a while. I'm on top of Western Australia. Both are very humid. Yeah, I'm not a humid guy. Well, I am right now. It's been warm here, and I am kind of... So I'm a humid guy, but I'm not a guy who likes humidity. Let me put it that way. That's probably a better way of putting it. We have some meteorite. Not a bunch. Were we really low on oxide? Oh, I know we've got oxide. Hold on. I'm sure we have oxide. We do. That'll give us some more bars. Humidity sucks in the Ohio Valley. Yeah, in large parts of America where there's water, you're going to find very high humidity. Most of the South, I can't even imagine living there. We were putting something together, and I can't remember what it was. Power. That was it. It was a large solar panel. Speaking of sun in Australia. Yeah, I've only done humidity for any length of time twice in my life. Each time it was a year long in a week. In that I was there for a week and it felt like way longer. West Virginia, where it was 90s and raining. Huntington, West Virginia, home of Marshall University. And the other was San Antonio, which was hot and has a river running through it, the Riverwalk. The Riverwalk was nice enough, later in the evening. That wasn't too bad. Also, there was a place that sold basically frozen daiquiris, alcoholic Slurpees, on the Riverwalk. That was nice in the heat and humidity. We now have enough power, we can turn our new black market antenna that no one is going to notice, despite the fact that it is huger than everything else in the area by a large amount. We can turn our covert comms antenna on. Do I have to download it from it? I mean, you can't even see how big the damn thing is. One of my few complaints about the game is you can't really scroll the camera up to look up. Download data. Here we go. Hold on. Hold on to your butts.
Comms are online. Oh, very clever. The disguising the signal inside routine satellite station keeping data. Code the decompiler.
So, can we open the module?
No. Won't work. I can already see it would solve the underrun error.
What do we do now? This can't all just be to help some self-righteous resistance. Grandad sent us here for a reason. After seeing he was in Iota, I know that there's something he wanted us to find down there.
You may be a genius, stupid engineer, but your loyal code is larger than, well, code. Remember that data spindle?
Oh, you figured out a way to combine the new decompiler and spindle in some tricky and clever way.
Well, if you're going to steal a dramatic save-the-day moment.
Roland, thank you. Really, it means so much to me that you're here.
Okay.
Craft a module authenticator.
Get moving already.
Module authenticator. Do I have the parts? No, we need a hardened data storage drive. I don't know if I have the parts for that. I need one tangrite bar and a bypass module. The bypass module I just need a microcircuit for. Got the bypass module. We need a power cell. Kaolinite frame. Did I use up all of my oxide like an idiot? Please tell me I didn't use up all my oxide. Yay! I didn't use up all my oxide. Like an idiot. Oh, there were also probably bars in there. Ingots, you know. Nice. That is actually quite nice to have. 6 more magma safe bars. That goes in there. Tangrite bar and the power cell. Power cell. Did I not make that? No, I did not make it. Kaolinite bar. Power cell. And a tangrite bar. Really? Am I out of tangrite? Please don't be out of tangrite. Oh, we can make a tangrite bar. Yeah, we'll just make one. This is the less effective way. But we only need one. It's the less efficient way, but we only need one. Those can all get put away. And I think we can make what we need. Bloop, 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 bloop. I blooped. Can't stop me. We just need hardened storage. It's actually going to give us 2. It's good. That'll be one more for the theta. The theta data. Theta data. Module authenticator. Here we go. That's the data spindle and the decompiler info and a hardened storage device.
There we go. One shiny new module authenticator. What next?
Connecting to it now. Uploading decompiler. So, funny story.
Uh-oh.
Yes?
Remember the AI housing we built for Stanley? With all the complex materials and parts?
Yes?
We need to build another one. It's the only way to establish a master connection between the camera module and the authenticator.
Seriously?
Just kidding. We can use Stanley's one. GotY.
I was about to kick your chassis into next week, my best robo friend.
You love me, really.
Insert the module authenticator into Stanley's AI core containment.
I had to shove that in pretty hard.
Wonderful! Blunt force always works well with delicate circuits. Connecting to the intermediary subsystems. Integrating code streams. Balancing I/O.
Well,
Loads of data. But it just seems to be nonsense. Ow! That was uncomfortable. It pushed all that data back to me.
Oh, he had his data pushed in.
The data seems to be itself again. I'll accept one file. An audio recording. It's under that memories kernel heading in my subs. I have no idea what to expect, but I can play it when you're ready, babe. Just give the word.
Trigger and listen to the stub memory in a new section of the journal. Seam X5.
This recording was made to document the location of an unusually rich and
Grandad.
diverse seam of crystalline formations. Pursuant to Tear Paper Protocol Section 19F, this information has been deemed mission critical and stored in this manner to avoid network access. We have designated this location as Seam X5. Coordinates for the cavern entrance are 28X09. Landmarks for wayfinding, northwest of Facility Tau, down towards the central lava lake, right side of the magma fall. Total value, if excavated entirely, is estimated at approximately 34 million credits on the open market. Message ends.
That was Grandad.
Are you okay?
Grandad. The cavern module is a treasure map.
A 34 million credit treasure. It seems so.
I think I expected more.
Did you hear the bit about the 34 million credits?
It does sound like a chunk of change.
I don't mean the credits. I guess I was just hoping for a message from him. For me. Wait, those coordinates he mentioned.
Don't make any sense. No origin point, no units, nowhere near enough for precision.
It's my birthday, Roland.
No, it's not. Not for another. Oh!
It is a message for me, but one that only we'd understand. Anyone else would just ignore the useless coordinates, use the landmarks, find the seam, collect the riches, and leave. But those coordinates, my birthday, he's telling us there's more.
I can't actually fault your logic here. I guess we're off to go spelunking.
Right, and here's the information about what we've just been through. Goop Be Gone. That was about Tau. Echoes of Grandad. That was the first reference to our granddad, Gerard Shaw. And that was the first stub memory.
This recording was made to document the location of an unusually rich and diverse seam of
So
crystalline
locate the
formations.
entrance to Seam X5 west of Facility Tau.
19F, this information has been deemed mission critical and stored in this manner to avoid network access. We have designated this location as Seam X5. Coordinates for the cavern entrance are 28X09. Landmarks for wayfinding, northwest
Black
of
Diamond.
Facility Tau, down towards the central lava lake, right side of the magma fall. Total value, if excavated entirely, is estimated at approximately 34 million credits on the open market. Message ends.
Upgrades. We're at 29K. We need 6 more K for the next tier of mining laser. The air tank expansion, it might be more important. Maybe. But I am going to call it here for the evening. I want to thank all of you, as always, for hanging out with me, because you're super cool. And we can tell you're super cool because you're hanging out with me. I will be back tomorrow at the usual time of 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night. Middle of the night in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. Australia included. With more Aethus. What can I say? The second playthrough is still absolutely, I'm having a blast with. I know the gameplay can be slow, and it's a bit of a vibe, but for me, it's just really working. So, I believe if anyone's interested in the game, the demo is still available for free on Steam. and the game is $20. But I'm going to say thank you guys for hanging again. You are too kind. Hopefully you'll see me soon. I'm back tomorrow. Might be a shorter stream as we do have an 8 p.m. Pacific raid time that I am scheduled to join with the other Guild Wars 2 raiders that I'm part of a stack of. So might be a little bit shorter tomorrow, but I could see myself going just as long. So I'm having a blast with it again. It's definitely my game of the year so far. I can't imagine anything better is going to come around. I'm back tomorrow. I hope you will take care, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and ciao for now. Goodbye, guys.